All right, good morning. Welcome back to the Mad County build series. It's August 19th, and today starts part 2 of the framing episode. So it's Monday. My goal today is to get the rest of this end wall framed in this corner post, and then I got to put an extension on my boom because I'm going to come up like 4 feet short. So I came up with an idea to put an extension on my boom, so I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to try to get a truss or two up. I got a buddy, Travis Shivers, coming tomorrow. He took a day off work to come help me. I think he has a similar project in mind in his future, so I think he wants to just come out and see what I got going on and give me a hand. So that's cool. All right, I got this wall all laid out. So what I'm going to do, this is the middle post right here, this third one. So I'm going to lift that separately because it's 30 foot long. So I'm going to pop the boards off of that. I marked them, I numbered them so I know where they go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know where they all go. And then I always put a nail right here. So when I'm putting this up, all I have to do is rest it on this nail. It makes it a lot easier. And I got one down there too, because this one will come off. But I'll raise those two together, then I can get that corner one in, get that all locked in. Then I'll lift this center one by itself and put these 16-foot boards up, and then this section will be pretty much done once I get it all squared up and locked down. So once I get that done, I'm going to extend my boom. I came up with an idea to extend it. I need about 5 more feet. So instead of renting a machine, I think I can take some 2x6s and quick make something up to extend that up so I can get it up high enough. And I'll show you how I do that, but I think we're good. I can take my string line down, have to take it down to get my backhoe in here. So I got to take this corner string line stake down, and I'll just have to put it back up and remeasure once I need it again. So gonna get this down right here. I'll put some rock up around this right here because I'm gonna have to drive over that. It should be fine. It's 5 feet in the ground. I'll put some rock up around it, and then I can get the backhoe in here to lift. It's too muddy on the outside today, and plus I need to be inside to get my trusses up. If I'd have been thinking, I could have left the center wet set bracket out and just got one that you drill in, and I could have come in and out of there, but I didn't think that far ahead, and that one just slipped my mind. But luckily these are corner brackets here, universal brackets, so I'll be able to get in right here. So we're gonna get that done, then we're gonna get this wall up. It's August 20th and it's pretty early. I couldn't sleep because we had a terrible storm come through last night, and I was nervous that my building wasn't going to be here when I got out here, but praise the Lord, it's still up. Hopefully I can still get done what I want to do today. I want to set these trusses today. It's pretty muddy. I only have one on the end where I'm going to have to be in the mud, otherwise all of it's going to be done here from the gravel pad, so that shouldn't be bad, but it's coming along pretty good. We got all the truss marked, or the purlins marked and pre-drilled, and it's truss time. So my dad's on his way up, but Travis and I are ready, so I think we're gonna try to go ahead and get this done. We got a ton of rain last night, so it's really muddy. We have one to do from the outside, and then the rest will be inside on the gravel. So all right, we got our first truss up, and as usual I forgot to start the camera when something exciting is about to happen, but went pretty smooth. I'll get the camera going on the next ones for sure. Boom worked great. We just got to get the skid steer unstuck and the backhoe around this corner where it's all muddy, so that might be a challenge in itself, but then we'll be ready to start setting the rest of the trusses. And I'm just praying that they all go that smooth because I'm pretty excited how that one went. It's a little muddy at the truss, but it'll be fine. It'll get washed off. All right, well, that was not pretty, but we got out of there. We're gonna go grab another truss and see if we can't do this again. All right, we had some issues, but Travis came up with a great idea for the boom to put some chains on top, which helped tremendously to strengthen it. So we got our first 3 trusses up, so now we can put a section of purlins on. So we're gonna get up there and work our way across. We got trusses pre-marked and the purlins pre-drilled, so shouldn't take too long. It's the end of the day, and it was a rough day, man. We had a lot of learning to do. This is a massive building, man. When you get this thing up in the air, you just don't realize how big this is gonna be, and I've never built anything like this before. So there's definitely some challenges. First challenge was our boom. It was just too weak far out, so we had to put some chains on it to help with lift and everything. We got that figured out, and that worked really good. Travis came up with this idea to have these chains out here going up so it would help lift, so we wouldn't put stress on this joint back here. So it ended up working pretty good. We got our first bank of trusses up. We got 3 trusses up, the purlins up. We got 4 trusses to go on the main building, and I'm gonna have to rent a lift because it is just too hard to climb up there, and if I have to do more of this by myself, I'm definitely gonna need to have a safer option. So we did it. We learned what real post framing was about today, and it is not easy on a building this tall, I can tell you that. Nor is it safe, but I think we got quite a bit done, and I'll get a lift out here. That'll help us, and we got to get this building all closed in, and the rest of this roof up, and so I can get roof steel on it to really lock it down. I just get nervous that we're gonna have a windstorm. It's gonna blow down. If this thing blows down, I don't even know what I would do. So we'll see you back here the rest of the week. All right, it's August 22nd, and my dad's up here to help me. And we're gonna try to do 2 more trusses and a set of purlins at the minimum today. That's our goal. But we got this thing today, just got delivered. It's gonna make life a lot easier and a lot safer. It was $3,000 to rent it for 1 month. So I have this thing for a month. So I'm hoping to get all my soffit fascia, all my roof up on both buildings before they come back. So we're gonna get busy today. We're gonna get another truss right now, and then we're gonna get to work. The weather's a lot better. We've had probably 5 or 6 inches of rain in the last 5 days. So hopefully it'll start to dry out. Press the pedal, this lifts us up, this basket up. Too bad you weren't here today, Travis. This is purlins in style. Now that feels much better in this basket than shimmying up these trusses with a 270-pound beast of a man hanging off the other side, shaking it every time he moves.
And that wasn't me.
Talk about you, Travis. You know who you are. All right, well, we got 2 more trusses to put up, and we got another post up, and we're ready for 1 more truss. We got to put this one up before we have the last wall up so we can get to it. So I got all my purlins up there ready to go, all my bracing ready to go. So I'll be putting in some of those just to hold that truss, because it's going to be a little bit, probably till this afternoon, before I get the rest of that end wall built and stood up. And that's going to be a little tricky just because I have to build it on the inside in sections, and then I'm going to have to move it out to get it up because it won't be able to tip up because of the trusses will be in the way. So we'll see how it goes. We're getting the second to last truss right now. All right, everyone, it's August 24th, and I'm trying to wrap up the shell of the house part. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done today. I got 1 truss left. I got 4 more short boards I got to put in. And then I can see I got this middle post, which is the biggest one. I got to drag it outside, lift it up, and then wedge it through those, where those 2x6s meet right there. 2x6 girts. So I'm gonna at least try to get that done today. Get this middle post up, get those 3 boards up, and then hopefully I can come up with a plan on raising this last truss by myself. I got some ideas, but I'd really like to get that last truss in and everything tied together today. Not sure if it's possible, but I'm definitely gonna give it a whirl. So it's been going good so far. I think my plan is going to be just to get the roof on this, get this all framed up, and then worry about the garage. I've had some issues with all the rain we've had, with a couple footings that I screwed up, and the retaining wall, but I'll explain all that when I get to the garage part. But for now, I'm just going to try to finish this up, so let's get to it. Well, this is going to bring us to the end of part 2 framing. Finally got the house all boxed in. I was able to get that truss up there by myself. All the purlins in. Got all my bracing up. I got a bunch of straps on it. So hopefully if there's any storms, it'll withstand it. I'm gonna try to get the steel, all the soffit and fascia done next week, and the steel on this, because that'll really help lock this thing down. But There's probably going to be 4 or 5 parts to this episode.